All right, so this time I'm going to be working on the front bumper for the 6x6. Using pretty much the same material, but this time I drilled out 2 holes up at the top, and this is where this big hoop bar is going to go through. Picked up this bender at Canadian Tire that happened to worked really well. As you can see, nice round bend. Just going to insert it here. Get it nice and lined up. We have 2 extra pieces here. That's just flat steel. That's going to be connecting it to the chassis and to the smaller rods here. So those ones are going to act like hooks on the outside of the bumper. All right, throw those to the side and get started. All right, so let's get the bumper into the vise. You're not burning the bench this time. All right. As always, still learning the torches. I need to have a steadier hand to ignite it. All right. And if a lot of people are wondering, thinking the flame is not right, oddly enough, this was taken at night, so the light wasn't doing it justice, and for some reason the camera wasn't really catching the flame, but it did have the small little dart, and it was working great. All right, so do the opposite side here, and you can totally see I'm getting a lot of penetration from that heat, so these welds are tough. Again, like I mentioned last video, they're not pretty, but there's no way, there's no way you're ever gonna break this. Not in a 1/10 scale, anyways. Not with the stuff that I put it through. All right, finish up on this side. Get a good flow. All right. So some spots I get a little bit of bubble gum. I just heat it up and it smooths it out. And this here avoided a big catastrophe. I don't know what I was thinking. Again, like I said earlier, it was at night. It's a late one, so I almost brazed that piece on the wrong side. This should have been right next to the hoop itself, not on the opposite side. Caught it quick enough, so it turned that around. And when I did, there's a natural bend in the way that I put the rod into the bumper, so that's pushing to the outwards. That's why I'm putting these brace pieces on the inside, so it's going to connect directly to the chassis. Right, almost done that side, and that magnet's almost done too. I figure maybe another 2 or 3 bumpers, and won't be much material out of it left. It's getting burnt pretty bad. All right, now for the other side. All right, so got the torches again. Always issues trying to ignite it. Usually goes out the first shot. Oh, was worried about my magnet. I pulled it away too quick, and I didn't get a chance to get any penetration. I just need to get that metal a little bit warmer, and it will flow. All right, so now we're solid. She ain't going nowhere anymore. New rod. I'm gonna do the inside. Sorry about the camera angles. It's really hard to get the camera up and close into that shot, especially if it's like an over-the-shoulder one like that. All right, so finish up our inside. And again, I was having tons of fun doing this stuff. I'm a big project guy, right? So it's right up my alley. Right, so now I'm gonna put the little front hoops here. Finally got the torches up. Out again. Back to what I was saying. Really hard to get a good camera angle here. Do apologize. Alright, so first one's in. Line up our second one here. Magnet's still a little bit hot. Didn't want to touch it. Alright, so got the torches started and then realized we're out of oxygen. So replace that. then we should be good to finish up the project. Alright, get the torches ignited now with the oxygen. It's good to go. So finish off this last hoop, and bumper will be complete. Make sure I put a lot of rod in there. Alright, so cleaned up the bumper, gave it a quick spray, and this is our end product. I'm happy with it. It's going to serve a purpose. Those two back angles that are going to be our flat bar that can be connected to the chassis. I'm sure you can see that one's a little bit torqued to the inside. It's not going to be a big deal. Give it a quick twist with the pliers, and we'll be ready for assembly. So I'll show you some footage of this once it's on the 6x6. Guys, thanks for watching. Please thumbs up and subscribe.